Today we face the largest budget deficit in our state's history. Our work will not be easy, but I am optimistic.
All right, lawmakers gavelled in for work this afternoon as Governor John Bel Edwards laid out his agenda to get the state budget out of the red. The session can last up to 12 days and must wrap up by March 9th. Good evening. I'm Gina Swanson. Under the gun and against the clock, Governor John Bel Edwards and the Louisiana Legislature get down to the business of steering the ship of the state away from financial catastrophe. The governor addressed a joint session of the legislature tonight after the Joint Budget Committee spent a second day trying to find a way to fill the immediate $940 million shortfall. As reporter Heath Allen tells us, it's really hard to get your head around what all is at stake.
Quite simply put, I refuse to fail our children in that way.
The floor belonged to Governor John Bel Edwards, again urging lawmakers to work with him to solve a budget crisis threatening to shatter health care and higher education in Louisiana. College and university presidents brought their case to a joint budget committee in crisis. Under the worst-case scenario,
consider ceasing operations in the middle of the semester. There's no precedent of any campus that continued operation, ceasing operations in the middle of an academic term.
Worst case scenario is to close early, and because literally we will not be able to make our May payroll at LSU, which is about $60 million.
is that a reality? Is that possible?
Well, it's possible, but only if we fail to come together and raise the revenue necessary. Look, if you can't operate on nothing, if you can't pay your instructors, then you're not teaching classes.
Outside, the issue, health care. On the steps of the Capitol, family with special needs kids at risk of losing what's called a NOW waiver, vital state financial support for families like the Mounts, whose son Stephen cannot speak or walk.
We're here to just say that this program is very important for Stephen and for other families like ours.
And when it comes to life and death, our discussion should be clear. We should fight like hell to protect those services for our citizens.
The challenges are dramatic, calling for everything from drastic cuts in services to increased taxes, something no one wanted to hear.
Let's write a new headline in Louisiana, that we are able to work together to solve the greatest budget challenge to ever strike this state.
The gavel has fallen. Lawmakers now down to work, and the clock is ticking. In Baton Rouge, Heath Allen, WDSU News.
The governor's full proposal is available online at WDSU.com.